Hey, this is Christy Mattoon here, Christy Renee. I want to get on here really quickly because somebody asked me a question about awareness and what it is and how to use it, right? So I talk a lot about moving your awareness. And if you don't know how to do this or what this means, it's what this video is going to be about. So listen in. This will be of great help to you if you don't understand this concept. And it'll help move your consciousness more rapidly, I believe, especially in this period of time once you understand this. Moving your consciousness is super easy because it's already something you do. You just don't know that you're doing it. So it's kind of fascinating in that kind of a understanding. So I'm going to give you some ways to practice it. I'm going to talk about what it is for a second and then give you some ways to practice it so that it's even easier. First, I would like to say like, share, and subscribe to my channel and this video. If it helps you, my guess is it probably helps somebody else, and it also helps the movement of my videos. I also want to apologize because I am extremely tired. I just now worked the last 3 days, 12-hour shifts each day. In a kitchen, I'm working with a friend at the NBA All-Star, something with a catering outfit. So I am very extremely tired, so I apologize at probably the darkness of this video. As far as lighting goes, it's probably not good. I'm sitting in front of my fireplace. I don't know if you can see that behind me. And I just got off work, so forgive me for all of that. All right, awareness. What is awareness? Awareness on a very simple level, on a very fundamental level, is your ability to have your attention on something, to focus on something, okay, on a very simple level. At a higher level, your attention is your spirit form. Your attention, or not your attention, your awareness is your understanding of your literally your spirit, right? Not your spiritual journey, not the spiritual part of it, but the spirit, right? The truth of what you really are and who you really are is an awareness, is your awareness. All right. And so that might not make a ton of sense until you play with this for a while and really start getting in tune with your spirit. But once you do, it'll make a lot of sense. And so your ability to have your awareness on something from a spiritual sense is your ability to grow your consciousness, or to, raise your consciousness level. On a worldly, outer, functional level, your awareness is your ability to pay attention to something, to focus on something. So I want you to look across the room, and I'm going to spin my camera around so I can do the same thing. You're going to see parts of my house here, and I'm actually moving where I'm sitting. So there's the fireplace I was just sitting in front of. It's a salt rock lamp right there. And then over here is one of my bigger singing bowls. And there's a picture up there. I'm kind of showing you around my house a little bit because we're going to play with our awareness. Okay. And I just want you to look around your room and notice things, right? Become aware of things. Here's my puppy looking at me like I'm crazy. You're fine. Hi. So I want you to become aware of something. So I'm going to become aware of that salt rock lamp right over there. That's what I'm looking at. And I'm becoming aware of it, placing my attention on it. I have shifted my awareness from wherever it was before, which was probably on my dog because she was sniffing all over me, to now my awareness is on this salt rock lamp. Now, the more you hold your awareness on something, the more you focus on something, the more you'll start to notice things about it. And I've put my awareness on this salt rock lamp a lot before, just because I find it very interesting. There's all kinds of different shades in it, different hues in it, and different layers of salt in it, different thicknesses inside of it, different colors to it, right? It gives off a really warm glow. It feels good when you stand closer to it. You get a nice feeling from it. All right, so that's me describing my awareness of the salt rock lamp. Okay, if I shift my awareness to, let's say, the fireplace. I have to go let my dog out. Right, I shift my awareness to the fireplace. So now I'm just noticing the fire in the fireplace, right? Becoming more and more aware of that. The longer you hold your awareness on something, like I said before, you're going to start noticing different things about it, right? So, I'm sorry, Tazzy. Hey, sorry. Did I whack you in the head? I know, I'm sorry. Go outside. I just cut her in half. And I'm not going to, so be quiet. Stop. You wackadoodle. That's my son laughing back there. So now my awareness is on my son laughing at my video because I just almost cut my dog in half. Right? So it's where you put your awareness, is where you put your focus. It's where you start to notice things that are going on around you. If I bring my awareness back to the fireplace, I'll start to notice that there's a broken log inside of it. You can see it right there in front. It cracked and broke in half. I don't know if you can tell it in the video, but most of the fire is behind the second layer of logs shooting up. It's a gas fireplace, right? If you go outside and do this kind of stuff and you look across many miles to like the top of a mountain, putting your awareness on the top of a mountain and just holding your gaze there, you'll start to notice things about it, right? So the obvious stuff is, does it look cold because it's snowy, which around here everything is right now? Or does it look warm because there's sun shining on it, right? So those are all sensory things that you can notice about it. And as you keep looking at it, you'll start to notice that you start to get inner impressions about it. Like, is there something up there that you're kind of sensing, right? So now it's an internal sense thing that starts going on. People do this all the time with different things. When they move their awareness to it, you get a feeling towards something, right? If you think about something, so not something I can necessarily see or put my senses on, like my hearing, my sight, that kind of thing, where I'm actually seeing it and sensing it. If I think about a family member, so say you're thinking about one of your brothers, and your awareness is on them, right? Your focus or your attention is on that person. And then maybe you start to notice, that there's pain, or that there's anger, or maybe that they feel really good, right? And it gives you an idea. Maybe you should call them. Maybe you should reach out to them. Something along that lines. That's because your awareness is on them. You've placed your awareness, you've placed your attention on them. And basically what it does is it puts you in the energy field of that person, right? Very simply, that's what it does. If you are thinking about somebody, your awareness is on them. Sometimes they'll call you, right? It's because your energy fields have become intertwined, right? You've become aware of them. I'm moving my awareness onto that person, and I'm holding my awareness there. So a good exercise for this is literally to just notice what your awareness is on all day long. Notice where your awareness is, what you're looking at, how you're thinking of it. Try to notice what it makes you feel like, right? So you start becoming a little bit more in tune with whatever it is you're aware of. The other thing I would have to say about moving your awareness, outside of you, you're looking for things and watching for things. Even if it's on another person, you're feeling things. If you move your awareness, so you can close your eyes, now that you're understanding what awareness is when you're moving it outside of you, close your eyes and bring your awareness inside of you, maybe to a place that you can sense easily. So we could start with maybe the space right behind the bridge of your nose between your eyes. Can you put your awareness there? And just notice, just pay attention. And then move your awareness from that space to maybe the outer edge of one of your left earlobe. And become aware of that space. And then move your awareness to your right earlobe. And you're just noticing, right? You're just be an open, curious observer. And kind of have fun with it. Just notice what you're noticing. Move your awareness to the inside of your throat. And then maybe from there, move your awareness down by your heart. You're just noticing what you can feel, right? Notice what you're sensing, notice what you're feeling. Maybe notice or move your awareness into an area of your body where you have pain. From the inside of your body, move your awareness to a place where you have pain. What do you notice? Move your awareness back up to the bridge of your nose. Take a deep breath. This is something you can do, you can play with this all the time. Just noticing and keep becoming more and more aware of what it is you're focusing on, where your attention is. When I say something like move your awareness from your brain to your heart, this is exactly what I'm talking about. If your awareness is inside your head, it will feel one way. If your awareness is inside your heart, it will feel another way. It'll feel totally different. If you get inside that space of your heart, inside the space of your heart, you may notice a sense of peace and a sense of calmness. Your awareness is with your spirit, right? This is where it can get super interesting. So you have to start playing with this idea of moving your awareness and then realize you control it. You control your level of awareness. You control what you're aware of, when you're aware of it. Usually when people's minds get out of control, it's because they are so aware of what they're thinking about or what's upset them or what's going on in their life. Right? They get caught up in their own head kind of idea. With pain, it's interesting because we become so aware of our own pain, we can make our pain worse. Did you know that? If you dislodge your awareness from your pain or move your awareness away from your pain, move it to something else, you're less aware of your pain, and the pain usually isn't so bad. But the second you bring your awareness back to your pain, it shoots right back up, doesn't it? It's super interesting, right? When you become really good at moving your awareness and controlling your awareness and only allowing it to, allowing yourself to be aware of what you want to be aware of, you'll find a different level of control of your own emotional base, which is really cool and interesting too. I hope that helped. Sorry about the disruption when I smashed my poor doggy's head in the door. She's fine, by the way. I think I startled her. I hope this helps. Let me know if it does or not. We can do some more work around this if you want to. Let me know if it helps or not. And I would almost want to say I want to invite anybody who wants to play with this idea onto a Zoom room. If that's something anybody wants to do, drop a message below. And I'll set up a link, and we'll get information out about, when and how and whenever we're going to do this. And just work on moving awareness, right? So sometimes it's easier if I can just talk to people and get their feedback and immediately give them feedback so we can start really playing with this idea. If that's something you're interested in, definitely drop a link below and we'll set something up. All right, I want to bless you. Thank you for being here. And again, like, share, and subscribe.